Hello everybody, it's virtual Jazzycat time. Clap, 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 clap. We are proudly supported and sponsored by ProMods. If you want an enhanced map experience on ETS2, then ProMods is the mod for you. We're also supported by Night Haulage and DDS Haulage, love to both of them. And today's episode is sponsored by the Holmes modding team. And the reason for that is because I'm using one of their trailers today. I bought 3 tipper trailers off of them because the tipper trailers are quite rare in this game and SCSs are really bad. So Dean put me in contact, Dean from DDS I should say, put me in contact with the Holmes modding team, and voila, this is a 3-horse, I think it's the bulk tipper. I'm not too sure on what it's actually called 100% yet. But that's the trailer we will be using today. So we are of course carrying a gravel. Let me get the information up for you. That's the wipers. It's that one. So we're going to travel 213 kilometers in the next 2 days because we are going to Iceland. Now I just need to find the. There we go. So we're carrying 28 tons of gravel and we're going to Holmvik in Iceland. And we've got 94 hours to get there. So let me set that back to F3. Oh no, wrong one. Oh come on, always doing this. Boom, thank you. I need to set that back to F5. So let's get cracking, guys. Parking brake off. Let's go and have a good episode. So how you doing, guys? So yeah, trailer cables came in whilst I was away, and I touched on this a little bit yesterday, but it's quite weird seeing the cables in game now, 'cause it's been what, 4 years without them. So it is kind of weird to be looking at, to be truthful, but you know, it is what it is. Break. But yeah, it's really good. I like the fact that it's just listening to the fans. ETS2 was, you know, it was a good game from the start, just without the you know, all the brands, and now all the manufacturers of trucks are in, and come on then. Yes, it's nice to see all the truck manufacturers in now. ETS2's grown quite a lot over the years it's been out. I think it's been out 5 years now. It's either 4 or 5 years, I'm not exactly too sure on that one. But so it is weird, you know. It's good, you know, and with licensing and things like that, it is difficult to you know, to do, but hey, SCS are pulling it off. I know that they're going around truck racing now, the European Truck Racing Championship. They've got a truck, they've got a trailer, it's a sim experience trailer, I think it's called, and it's got that movable setup, like, you know, the rig and the mountain, and it all moves to what you're doing on the game. It's got that apparently. I can't wait for it to come to the UK and have a look. I probably might go down and have a look, actually, I won't lie. But, you know, it's just, it is really nice to see that a games company is still supporting their game, even though it's, like I said, it's been out years. You know, there's other games, like, they've started turning off servers for certain games on Xbox 360 and PS3 and all that, and it's just, there's no need, because, you know, they're end up going to remaster it anyway, so why waste the time and shutting the server down and remastering it, and just keep the servers open. What was the other one? I think it was Crash Bandicoot the other day. I read it's going to get their servers stopped soon. I can't remember the exact date. I know it's somewhere in January, but I can't exactly remember which date it is. But, you know, it's just no need for it. If you've got a good game, you've got a good core and a fan base, just leave it as is. Whereas SCS have done that differently, and they've improved on the game. And I think, you know, it's like Grand Theft Auto Online, that's improved a lot. Yeah, there's some stupid DLCs and things like that, but you know, at the end of the day, it is really nice. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day. Part of me is thinking of changing that OBS back to the window mode because I can see it lagging. So, you know, oh, no, it's not that anymore. I changed the button configuration, so I'm hitting buttons that have been set as like cruise control, resume, and things like that, and they're not that. Oh, big logs. But you know, it is nice to see the fan base like that. But yeah, so France won the World Cup, eh? England did really, really well. I'm really proud. The Germans flopped, so did the Brazilians, and the Spanish and the Portuguese. But little old England managed to make it all the way. Well, all the way to semis, and I class that as all the way. Did really well. I weren't expecting semis. I had them down for groups. I stuck a tenner on England to get knocked out of the groups and Germany to win the World Cup. Flipping Germans can't do anything right, can they? Yeah, if you haven't guessed, I've actually got flu at the minute. You know, I'm just trying to soldier on. But yeah, it's just that roundabout's coming up, isn't it? But so France won. They were the better team out of the whole competition with Mbappe, Pogba, Griezmann, Hugo Lloris, and Varane. That Pavard kid, he scored a beaut of a volley. That was goal. That was voted goal of the tournament. That was an absolute beauty. That was. Oh, cable's in me, mate. Is this that traffic light, Reg? I think it is, you know. No, it's not. There's a bridge up here in Scotland somewhere, it's got traffic lights on it. I can't remember where it is. Oh no, I think it's up by Urban actually. Is it up by Urban? I think it is. I'm not too sure on that. Swains, they're my local company. Hello guys, how you doing? My local company have just bought over. They've just bought another local company as well, for the Swains Group. So it is really good to see that. But I'm quite lucky where I live because it's in the Midlands. So you know, there's a lot of logistics and hauliers around here because it's easy to get to a motorway from here. Sorry guys, I need that drink. I ain't gonna lie, I got flu, so I do apologise. Yeah, that recording is lagging quite bad. Yeah, it is. Just going through Fort William. Nice place up here. One of our management at night is a William, and my sister's other half's a William as well. So it's just France, bloody hell, England, like Jesus. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that, I won't lie. Finished fourth in the competition now, I'm not going to moan. Just can't believe the Frogs have won. It was actually quite nice to see, because nobody had any, well, hardly anybody in the UK had flags out for the World Cup. And what was weird was, there was no hype, no nothing. Everybody knew we were going to go out of the group stages. And we didn't, and it was nice to see a little bit of people, like, you know, each game was getting like more and more flags, and then it got to the point where in the semis it was pretty much England were covered in St George's flag again, which normally happens for the World Cup from the start. So it was nice to see the people getting hyped and, you know, enjoying it. I did really enjoy this World Cup. I won't lie. I really did enjoy this World Cup. Neymar though, he needs to book his ideas up. Moo. Do you know what I mean? He needs to book his ideas up, because rolling around, jumping 15 feet in the air and rolling around for over 40 feet isn't, you know, that's not sportsmanship. That's just taking the outright poop, frankly, and it's not needed. The guy is a brilliant footballer. He just needs to stop rolling around like a knob, and that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth on that. It's like, I like looking at these world-class players, but if they're going to keep doing that, then what is the point? Do you know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's just not needed. It's really, really not needed. Yeah, I'm going to have to swap back to window mode because it's still lagging. Let's have a look. It's weird because I can actually play the game off fair if I wanted to. Yeah, I'm going to have to put it back to windowed mode. I'm going to Iceland, so I want to keep my fuel stop as long as, you know, because I know I'm going to build, I know I'm going to use a lot of fuel climbing that bit where it's all snowy and slippy, so I want to try and leave it as long as possible. Sod it, let's get some fuel. Right, let's get some fuel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this off now, guys, and I will come back in windowed mode, and we'll hopefully see if the recording's better. So that's it for me for a minute, guys. There'll be some music when I hit Iceland. Actually, there'll be some music in a little bit. But yeah, thank you for watching this first bit, and I'll see you again in a minute. Take care.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one, and I can't wait to see you hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one, and I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were
How you doing? Thank you for watching today's episode of Virtual Truck Driver Daily. As you can tell, we have parked up. We're actually in Iceland right now. So I'm going to get the little thing to pop up down there, that way, now, ta-da, hopefully. If that hasn't worked, I look like a right idiot, oh well. As you can tell, we're parked up in Iceland. I know you can't see because my big ugly mug's in the middle. We're in Iceland. I drove through the Faroe Islands because, you know, it's just literally like 2 seconds, isn't it, really, to get off the one ferry and onto another. I do apologise for how bad I was sounding. I still have a cold. I'm currently coming through a cold, which is evil. Well, it's not a cold. I've been told I've got flu. So, you know, I've got to take it easy for a few days, so it's a good job that I'm filming these in advance, really, isn't it? So I don't have to feel unwell. Yeah, but yeah, we're parked outside of the ferry place in, I'm going to go for, is it Reykjanesfjord in Iceland? You know, when you first get the ferry to Iceland, I'm there. No, I'm actually around the corner. You can see the ferry in the background, look. So if you have a look here, right there, you see the ferry is there. So looking at this nice view, of course today's episode was sponsored by Holmes Modding Team. That team is behind the sorry about that, guys, I had somebody bang on the door then. The Holmes Modding Team are behind the 3 tipper trailers that we have in game. And I really should have thought about this before. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put you all back onto this one, hopefully. There we go. And we'll go and take a look at the trailers. So the Holmes Modding Team have made 3 tipper trailers. I did talk about this before, and we all know that the SCS ones are really bad. So this is the blower. So it's a free half, and it's the blower version. Of course, it carries coal, gravel, ore, and sand. So this is the one we've got on today. This one, and then the next one should be. This is the one I normally see BMD use. BMD are doing a lot of work in my local area, so I'm seeing their Renault Range Ts go past with these versions of tippers on. Oh, excuse me. Again, coal, gravel, ore, and sand. And then this one is a really nice one. I like this. This one's got to be my favourite, honestly. But yeah, I don't know that much about tippers. They just look really nice. They're on offer, like boom, get them. But yeah, so yeah, just want to say thank you to everybody for watching today. You can all see again now because I moved my ugly mug out of the way. But no, just thank you to everybody for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for day 2 tomorrow. Take care, guys. Just remember, the next one's a couple of seconds away.